Hey y'all, another 45. Tyler here, coming to you with a video of Chemist. So this episode, I'm just going to be playing a few games of Team Vanquish with Chemist, showing off how good Chemist is, why I think Chemist is good, my just overall thoughts on Chemist as a character. And yeah, I'm going to be doing this for hopefully every character on my way to hitting maximum rank, which is mastering every character in the game. Hopefully I'm able to do a video on everybody. This video will be on Chemist, and hopefully I'm on the right team. Please put me on the zombies and I not completely complete a game. I'll be doing probably about 2 games. Partway completed and then a full game. Playing with Chemist, showing off his skills and stuff like that. His skills, weaknesses, all that. So, Chemist, the way he works, he's a very close range character. He will not do damage from range at all. So, you gotta use your warps very intelligently. You have to dodge, stuff like that. Like right here, I'm getting my health melted. I gotta be safe here. If I just jump over here, I'll do 40s. I just melt this person, he's dead. I'll pop a heal bomb. I think that was actually a dark cloud that was killing me, for the most part. But you gotta use your warps intelligently. You gotta sneak up on people. You gotta be smart, try not to die. But if you can do all that, this character, he's disgusting. He does 40 damage. Granted, he has to be up close, so he works in... I like him a bit more in Turf Takeover, but I feel like he fits in a Team Vanquish map. This isn't the map for him. This isn't a map you want to be playing Chemist. It's really wide open. It's a map you really want to be playing any other character. If you are going to be playing Chemist on the map, you may want to stick inside, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to be running around killing people. He can 4-shot to 5-shot most characters, and being a scientist, he can res very quickly. I was going to show that off, but he's like respawning. He's fast at reviving. Also, being a scientist, he has the ability to heal himself just like that, from no health to full health. I personally prefer the Mega Heal Bomb. I don't care for Sticky Explodey Ball. It's good, don't get me wrong, but the Mega Heal Bomb is where it's at in my eyes. Every 15 seconds, you're able to drop a bomb that heals everyone on your team that stands around it for 50 HP. It just works. Annoyingly, I will have to use both warps, but I am just gonna warp on him. Free kill. Actually, it's just an assist. A little annoying. That guy got melted. Not much he can do. Here's me. Okay, never mind. I was going to showcase the fast res. Nobody seems to want to be revived. Unlike Turf, everyone will hate you if you don't revive. I've been on a lot of Turf lately, so prefer just to find people and not my entire team. Alright, this way seems to be a few people. I got both my warps ready. Just gonna walk this distance. So I am just gonna show, I didn't even need to kill that guy, but this is the thing with Chemist, is he can hit multiple targets at the same time, which is something that I just found to love with him. Hitting 40 on everybody within your just general crosshairs, it melts. Nobody beats you. You win every fight. You are Jesus, and you are taking that wheel. And this game, it's already been pretty heavily dominated by our team in general, but you know, he just has he has really good sustain. He's not going to run out of health. He has a really good DPS. You just need to know how to play cover. So that's why I'm kind of disappointed I got this map. But you can still see, even not having any cover, I'm able just to get up in people's faces like this. She can't do anything. She just dies. She has to accept her fate. Oh, it's a sunflower sitting in solar flare beam? Okay. Let me just take cover. Wait for my team to scare her off, and now I can pull up. Like, I'll take both these guys. Yeah, they're getting shot by other people, but I'm able just to take them both on easily. If I can showcase the fast resing, I'd appreciate that. Warp right up, bam, pop them for 40. They makes them die to that Ultra Ball. That's why I think Chemist definitely is one of the better scientists. Not the best, but one of the better. He's definitely one of the more fun scientists. And if you're looking for a good time character, you're looking for a character that's gonna win you games, and you're looking for a character that's just gonna dominate, play Chemist. Chemist gets 2 reload upgrades, not 2 reloads, sorry, 2 ammo, a reload, and a damage. I personally use the 1-1-1 of ammo, reload, damage, the trifecta of upgrades, if you would. It's my preferred setup, and I feel like it's the best setup for really most characters that actually get access to it. And yeah, that's about it for Chemist. I'll just hop into another game. Hopefully we get a map with a little more cover that isn't Lunar Landing. And I can showcase how effective this character can be. You saw I joined pretty late into that game and I still got 10 kills. It's not much for Team Vanquish, but it's more than their team got. That's a 40-15. That dude's been playing the game for a really long time and I outfragged him. Granted, there were a lot of toxic brains in the lobby, but I still got more kills than him when I joined late. Frosty Creek. Again, not the most covered. It's more Peekattle sitting on roofs, which is kind of a weakness of Chemists. He doesn't have range. And I'm on the wrong team. I am able to switch, thankfully. Well, hop right into Chemist. What's the teams looking like? 5 and 5, yeah. It's really just you just gotta play your cover correctly. That's what you're looking for. Is if you can get close and you can close that distance, you're able to kill really anybody. Pea shooter, nothing. Dead. 3 shots. Quick and easy. Everything will die in really 3-4 shots. Citrons and Torch will take a few more. Oh, look at that. He husk hop. He got a little bit distance. Can't do anything. He's dead. It's just this character is by far one of my favorite. This guy come back from revenge. Dodge a little bit. He is trying to keep his distance. He understands how Chemist works. But you know, I can just use that heal. I stalled long enough. I have a teleport. Bam, right here. He does whip out his Peekattling, which was smart of him, and I shouldn't have peeked him that way after I heard it, but you see how simple that is. I don't really want to be revived, but I'll let him revive me. That way I can showcase just how fast you can res. And that just damage up, but that guy had me at 10 HP. Granted, he was frozen in place, but I was able just to pop him 240s and he was dead. Bop did not go for the res. I could have easily killed all of them, but I just wanted to show that off. And I can just warp right onto this guy, or just husk hop. He is really ability spamming. Corns aren't the most fun to play against. I'm not doing the best showcase of this character, am I? Sorry about that. He is very good, trust me. Despite this not looking like the best gameplay, I'm still trying to adapt to playing Team Vanquish again, but I've been on a lot of turf grind, and this character just dominates in turf. It's to a point where it's almost just not fair. See, I know he has... Never mind, I was gonna say, I know he has no ability, so I don't have anything to be afraid of, but clearly he had something. That's a frost... That's not a frost, a fire is. And you can see how important it is to close the distance. You can't actually damage people from range. So people who are able to back away from you, they can be tough. This just isn't a Chemist map, which is the issue. I'm gonna use him as cover, so I can just get shot by the pea shooter. Okay, I was gonna say I was gonna use him as cover against the shuck shot, so I don't die to it. My apologies, though. This isn't going very hot. My highest kill game that I've ever gotten, being a 92 kill game in turf, was actually with this character. This character can pop off. It's just, you need a map. He's not situational as much as he's just good on certain maps. It's kind of how a lot of characters can be. He's also good in jumbles like this where everyone else is getting shot. Not good when you're getting husk up by a corn for the 3rd time. Maybe I'm just not utilizing my warps enough. And here's where, okay, I was gonna say, and here's where being an annoying mercy main comes in. I was gonna revive my teammate so he'd just be back in the fight with me, so it's easier on my end, but I suppose not. Oh, I lived on 1. That was close. And this is what I mean by, this is Frosty Creek. It's just pea shooters sitting on roofs. No thank you, I do not want to be rezzed by you. I'll res you, but I don't want to be rezzed by you. I'll be the nuisance. See, and just by hopping forward and rezzing, I can just bring him with me, continuing my momentum. Free kill. Drop down to this Captain Cannon. Maintain cover. Never mind, that was really bad on my end. I screwed up my momentum. I did get the res. And he died immediately. That's the fun thing about being a mercy main, is you can get free experience, you can get boast off of getting most revives. free, what's it called? Free score on the boards and place higher, while, you know, annoying the rest of your team and making them hate you. I don't recommend mercy maining. I do it more as a joke with the person that I play with. It's just kind of habit that rubs off after a little bit, after we mercy main each other all the time. Very unfortunate with the corns. Camping pea shooter, I just keep getting ability spammed by corns. This isn't the best showcase. I got 2 bad maps. But you know what? You can still see that despite this being a pretty crappy lobby, I still have 10 kills. Despite being in a bad matchup every single matchup, I'm still doing good. She has no time to react. Okay, maybe she does have some time to react, but not enough time to actually kill me. She can deny me by turning me into a goat. Yeah, like that's gonna do a lot. Only revive people when you can actually put them in cover. Don't revive people into big groups of enemies. And a lot of people a lot of time don't want to be revived. And it's just, they want to respawn with their abilities. Respect that. Don't get mad when somebody respawns while you're attempting to revive them. In the end, I mean, it's just a game. So don't take it all too seriously when somebody respawns when you're in the middle of reviving them like this. I don't want to be revived, but I'm going to let him revive me. Just because I want to keep the mentality of the team going. I don't want to put him in a bad mood because he tried to be nice and I said no. You know what? Pay back the favor. I'll revive him. That's kind of my idea with it. And this guy up here could really just, if he could just leave us alone, I'd be happy. That's also the thing with Scientist, is when he revives people, he revives them with 100 HP. You get 100 HP full. If somebody else revives, any other class aside Sunflower revives, the person will only be revived with 50 HP. Not 50, but 50% HP, sorry. So it can be annoying a lot of the time to get revived as somebody who isn't a Scientist or a Sunflower. That right there is perfect example of why Chemist is so good. I was able to take out the Mob Cob, I was able to teleport over, take out the Toxic Pea, and almost take out the Vamp Flower. Just like that. Like, I was in a very terrible situation. I had a H&P sitting above my head, lasering me down, and I was still able to pull that off. And that didn't even take much skill out of me. That was just me using my warps and playing cover to the best of my ability. It does help that Vampire Flower is one of the weakest characters in this game health-wise. What even killed me? I got bigger, better, buttered. Quite annoying. But you can see here 18 vanquishes. I am doing pretty solid. For a game where it seems like I'm dying a lot, which I am, I'm not doing the best, I have good kills. This character isn't, this just isn't a good map, but I'm still able to put in work. Just shows how powerful this character can be. And the fact that he has the ability of hitting such high damage on multiple targets. Like, I took almost no damage there. I'm just in a terrible position right here. I don't have any warps or anything. I just kinda gotta... Like, this is why this map sucks. Because now they're just gonna revive him immediately, and they're just gonna use Hyper, and they're gonna hop right back on a roof. They're pretty annoying players. Not every lobby of this map is like this, but a lot of them are. And if you're playing anybody that isn't a soldier, you're kind of screwed. And I can just pick this guy right back into the fight. It does reduce a point, so in Team Vanquish, if you're playing Scientist, it doesn't hurt to revive sometimes. Just don't overdo your reviving. And this is why I hate fighting corns. This is what they do. They husk hop, and then they shuck shot. And they husk hop, and then they shuck shot. And then they butter barrage. And if they happen to own it, they will use bigger, better, butter. Which happens to be bigger and better, as the name implies. The nice part about that heal bomb is it can heal teammates, it just seems teammates half the time don't feel like walking to it. Wow. Yeah, that guy owned us. That's still not a bad game. Of course it didn't do the best. This isn't a map made for Chemist, but you can see how down bad I was for most of that game, how pinned down I was, how much I was being shut out, and I was still able to almost top frag. And you know, I got revives, I was able to keep that game going a bit longer. If you're playing, yeah, I tied for top frag. You can just see that this character overall, he's a very threatening character. Better in turf, in my opinion. At least that's how I maxed him. I maxed him via turf, but he can be played in Team Vanquish. Well, it just depends on your map. Something like Z-Tech Factory could work. Maybe Sandy Shores, Boney Island. Just more maps that have a lot of close quarters combat and less that are in the open. Unlike Frosty Creek, which is more or less P-Gatling Central, and Lunar Landing, that's more or less Super Brain's wet dream. Either way, that's been the video on Chemist, and I hope you enjoyed. Hope this inspires you to play Chemist, because this character is a blast. I do indeed recommend playing him. And yeah, that's been the video for Chemist. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good day/night. It's been Out of the Bridge 45 Tyler here. See you next time.